guys. Still in Bangkok. That's a looks like a bus station. Well, not quite bus, some kind of a tour van bus station, I guess. Bought tickets to Hua Hin, Bangkok to Hua Hin, 2-hour and 30-minute ride in one of these air-conditioned vans. So you get picked up at the tour office, and then they bring you a 20-minute drive to this shuttle, bus shuttle area. And we're just loaded up on these vans here, air-conditioned vans, look quite comfortable. And we're just waiting to head out. So next stop, I guess, will be Hua Hin. Alright, chat with you later. Peace out. Alright, good morning here at Hua Hin. Just took a quick walk to the beach. It's about, I don't know, 5-6 minute walk from my hotel to the beach.
Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above?
Looks pretty cool. Lots of activities you can do, lots of horses. It must have counted about 6 or 8 horses behind me. I don't know if this is going to sound okay or not. The wind is blowing pretty good here, so hopefully it comes through. So I'm just going to go explore and just see what I can find here. It's quite warm today. It's probably pushing, I don't know, 37, 40 Celsius. I've had it way hotter here than it was in Bangkok. And I'm going further south to Phuket. It's probably even worse over there. But anyway, this is what it looks like in Hua Hin beach. It's pretty cool. You can see way behind me for miles. I'm not going to walk down that way. I'm going to walk this way. Hopefully I can get past some of these resorts. I don't know if there's private beach or not, but I'll give it a shot, and if not, I'll turn around and go the other way. So I'll show you guys what it looks like here at Hua Hin beach. Peace out. Alright, just thought I'd show you this resort behind me. It looks expensive. Yeah, I have to look that up when I get back to the hotel. I'm just curious what places that would go for. Is probably $200-300 bucks a night for a room. Probably more if you got the ocean view. Looks pretty fancy. So there's some of the resorts that lining the coast, the beach here in Hua Hin. For myself, I don't mind walking 5-10 minutes from the beach to save myself a few $100s. That's the way I go. That's how I roll. So I think that's for me, anyways. That's best plan. So yeah. So this is what is this called? I don't even know. White Lotus. It looks like it's called the White Lotus. So I'm gonna have to check that out and maybe post the rates on the channel. So we'll chat with you guys later. Peace out. Alright, looks like I'm reached the end of the road for this part of the beach. I can't go much further than where I'm at. Piers and stuff behind me. So it looks like sort of a small fishing fleet that I guess they moor their boats here and wait for high tide. I'm just walking on a very soft sand, so I guess this is gets flooded a couple times a day. So this is as far as I can go. I don't think I can get in behind me there with all the piers and stuff behind me, but this is kind of cool. Fishing vessels. You guys will look. guess you don't really think about it when you're at one of these beachside restaurants walking across the planks, but if you look up, the planks don't look that too sturdy. It looks like they need some replacing, so it's interesting. You don't even think about it when you walk along these places, but looking from the bottom up, another perspective, makes you wonder how some of these planks hold the weight of all the people. Yeah, ponder that one. Alright, just walked up from the beach. Interesting, I thought there might have been a side street, but it's just a one main road. I'll point this direction. Way down there, there's a main road, and there's this little street that comes down this way and goes all the way through that little house there, and takes you to the beach. Direct access to the beach. Interesting enough, I thought there might be more access, but this is his entrance to some fancy location. Yeah, so we have to walk up this main street here, and you can get to the beach. So that's going to make my way, and as like anywhere else, this type of a tourist area, you've got all kinds of little stalls, market, people selling just about anything you need. So if you don't have a bathing suit or fins or mask or hats or sunscreen or whatever, you can get it all here, no problem at all. And if you can't find them there, one thing I've noticed in Thailand is there's a 7-Eleven on almost every block. Sometimes 2 7-Elevens on the same block, a couple feet away. Which is handy because if you need any quick supplies like toothbrush, toothpaste, I don't know, soap, shampoo, or any snacks, or Gatorade. For me, I drink a lot of Gatorade when I'm in these hot environments because you lose a lot of your electrolytes, potassium, all that good stuff. So I make sure I stock up on that. So yeah, so this is just a quick route from the main road to the beach behind me. Yeah, we'll show you guys a little bit more here, and I'll chat with you later. Oh, look at that, there's got laundry there too, that's pretty handy. They do laundry right here. There's another laundry. They wash, fold, and package all your laundry, so when you go pick it up, it is nicely prepared, ready to go. Which is always nice when I travel. That's one of my favorite things, is to get like clean laundry. One thing I would caution is the renting scooters from these sort of side vendors. Just people randomly set up on the road, side of the road. I wouldn't recommend getting scooters from them. Unfortunately, they try to make a buck, and they'll say when you return it there's something wrong with it, and there isn't, and then it's their word against yours, and if you go to the police are going to support their local Thai. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. So if you're ever going to rent a scooter, I recommend going through your hotel. Much safer. That's anytime I've rented a scooter, that's what I've done, and I haven't had any problems at all. No problem. So it's I think it's the safest route to go, which I'll probably do either later today or tomorrow. Rent a scooter and go exploring. It's another thing I like to do. Get around. You get to see a lot more when you're on a scooter than you do walking about. So across the road here, I'm getting killed. So I'm just going to walk down. This is going to be parallel to the beach. The beach is that way, about I don't know, a couple hundred feet. Just a little side road here. Go explore and see what I can find. Chat with you guys later. Peace out. Alright, just want to show you guys this place I went to last night for a couple of drinks. It's like a live music, bit of dancing. It's not too bad. So this is it behind me here. Not too bad. Lots of people. So Hua Hin Brewing Company. This is what it looks like up front. It's an older building. I don't know if it's attached to the Hilton. There's a Hilton behind you. But yeah, highly recommend this place for a drink and some dancing and lots of people here, so it's fun. Alright guys, I just wanted to point out some of the taxis that are in Hua Hin, what I have learned in my first few hours here. You've got the scooter taxis, which are similar to the ones in Bangkok. They wear the orange vest and they're easily identified. And then you've got private tuk-tuks, where again, oh sorry, it's pronounced tuk-tuk, not tuk-tuk. And they are a little more expensive. And then you got these things here, which I don't know what they are. And these things are more expensive than the tuk-tuk, because it's a private little taxi, I guess. So coming to Hua Hin, do not take those, they're too expensive. And then the cheapest, I guess they call them buses, but they're like a pickup truck with seats in the back and you can stand. I don't know the proper name for them, but some of the locals call them bus. And those are like $10. So from my hotel to a mall, which is about a 10-minute ride, these guys in the blue here wanted 150 baht. 150 baht. No way. And I took the bus. It was just like that van, or sorry, it's like a pickup truck that has seats in the back. That cost me 10 baht. 10 baht versus 150 baht. So there you go. Word to the wise, do your research and save a bit of money. You have to wait a little longer for those bus thingies, but to save 150 baht, I don't mind waiting a few minutes. So that's what I've learned so far. We'll chat with you guys later. Peace out. Alright, just walking down a side street here. Just give you guys what it looks like. Pretty funky. I kind of like it. Just all the little stores and shops, restaurants, bars, knickknacks, everything you need. Lots and lots of. We got hotels, guest house, guest rooms, hostels. Tons and tons of accommodation. I've seen some stuff as low as 5 baht a night at a hostel. 5 baht for a night at a hostel. That's freaking cheap. And they're clean. Like you can get a really decent, cheap room, clean, for like 5 baht. They definitely make the place look nice. So this is what it looks like. A shot of an alley down there. This is one thing I have to say is the food in Thailand. I'm sure everybody's heard about it, but the food in Thailand is freaking amazing. And not just Thai food, but even Western food, when they make like a omelet and like what they call American breakfast. It was done with care, and they take pride in cooking and preparing their food. It's not just slopped together. They've got all kinds of garnishes and flowers just for breakfast, and it's super cheap. So yeah, they do know how to cook and prepare food and present it. So I do enjoy the food here in Thailand. All right, well, we're gonna have some intersection here, so I'm gonna head. What way should I go? Oh, there's a beach. Oh no, let's go check out the beach. Alright guys, here I am at Hua Hin train station. It's a nice train station. Just waiting for my train southbound to Surat Thani, and then from there I'll take a van from Surat Thani to Phuket. I have a tight schedule, so if the train is sort of off schedule, I'm going to miss my connection in Surat Thani and I'm not going to get to Phuket. And already I got to the train station and they say they're half hour late, so who knows, I might be staying overnight in Surat Thani. We'll see. It's all adventure. So anyway, this is what it looks like at Hua Hin train station. It's there's a 5-minute walk from my hotel, which is kind of handy. It'll show you that. That red fire truck right down there. There's a red fire truck down there, and I'm about 50 feet ahead of that truck. That's where my hotel is. Very handy. Lots of people here. Let's go make sure I get on the right train. Train 43. It's about 5 hours from here to Surat Thani, and then another, it's like 3-4 hours on the van to Phuket. Yeah, so it's gonna be a long day, probably 10-12 hours of traveling. But that's just all part of the adventure. So yeah, it's about 35-40 degrees out. It's 11:30 in the morning, and there's a nice little coffee shop nearby where I grabbed some breakfast, and we're just waiting on our train. So once it gets here, I'll show you guys what it looks like on the inside. I'm traveling Thailand rail line. It's the national rail line that runs all through the country. Pretty good prices, pretty good system. It's all book your trains and seats online. It's quite convenient. I'm on second class, so I don't know if I have air conditioning or a fan, but just sit in with everybody else and read a book, enjoy the view, and we'll see how it goes. It'll be my first train in Thailand, so looking forward to it. Going to take another one up to Chiang Mai in maybe a week or so, overnight train, so I'm looking forward to that. All right, we'll sign off, and we'll chat with you guys in a bit. Peace out. Boop.